Welcome back to another episode with Adam the Beekeeper here. Today is Friday, April 24th. What we have done in the previous videos here is in this second hive furthest away from us, we ended up introducing a mated queen, and it's been 8 days. Now on YouTube I haven't seen a lot of kind of follow-up videos on that, so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to follow up, make sure that she's laying, everything was accepted in there. And then I think I'm also going to maybe look at doing a split depending on what the resources are in this first hive. They were flying pretty good earlier, so I'm going to look at maybe making 1 or 2 nukes out of that today. So that's going to be the plan today, is make sure the queen's laying, and then let's see about making some splits. All right, so we found the queen on the second frame we pulled. Interesting, she got the paint off somehow. Maybe we didn't let it dry long enough, so we'll go ahead and remark her today. She is laying. There's eggs and larvae in here. And then what I did at the end of the last video was I pulled a frame of brood and eggs from this far hive and put it into here just to give them a kind of jump start. What I noticed is that they actually created right here, and I'll pull it up to the camera here in a second, a queen cell. So they're going to create a queen out of this specific frame. We're going to go ahead and use this in our split and just see if we can get a jump start on that. Where the bees are, where my thumb's at, is a queen cell. So we're going to go ahead and use this frame as part of our split in the nuke boxes that we've made. So again, you can see we've got our queen here and she got that paint off, so we're just going to go ahead and remark her. Pull it back up and let her go down. We'll give that a couple of minutes while I go through the rest of this hive, and we'll let it dry. What we have right here is called a nucleus hive. So you can see the hives behind me are 10 frames wide. These are only 5 frames wide, so it's going to give us just a smaller hive, something easier to start with. All right, now I've got my nuke box here. What I'm going to do, because we've just got a queen cell here, I'm not going to waste it. I'm just going to create a new starter colony. I'm going to throw this in here. I'm going to take a couple of just resource frames and put in here as well. So this frame has some honey, a lot of nectar. You can see some pollen up in here as well, so that's going to be one of my resource frames. I'll do another one of these and maybe I'll pull another frame of eggs out. Another resource frame, just a lot of bees on here, so that'll be good. Alright, so I've taken a couple of frames of brood, a resource frame which is just some honey, some pollen in there, and I'm going to button this one up, and that's going to be my first split. We're going to do the same to this hive as well. We've got a full frame of bees, and there's a lot of brood on here, eggs, so a lot of nurse bees, which is what we really want when we're starting a hive. Alright, what I want to do here is called on the spot method. I'm just going to notch out some spots so they'll make queen cells, and I'll make healthier queens for this. Alright, to sum up, we did 3 different things today. I haven't seen a lot of YouTube videos or follow-up videos after they've inserted a queen, so I wanted to just make sure that we did that. She is laying in here. It's been 8 days. We've got larvae, we've got eggs. Everything looks really good on that one. Number 2, we removed the candy boards on top, so I'm just going to convert all the excess sugar that we have in there to sugar water, and I'm going to keep feeding these hives, and then I'm going to feed these hives as well. They're just going to need that extra boost because they don't have foraging bees right now. It's all nurse bees inside of here. And then number 3, we created a couple of nuke hives. I don't really know what to expect here. I kind of made that up as I went along. I've seen some videos and I had an educated guess on how to do this. I provided a couple of frames of brood, so eggs, baby bees. They had nurse bees on there to take care of them. And then I provided a couple of resource frames, so some honey and nectar and pollen as well in both these boxes. I don't think I hurt the hives too bad. They were pretty going pretty big right now. This one's a little weaker because it hasn't had a queen, but I'm really excited to see if this works out. We'll follow it over the next couple of months and see what happens. We'll stay up to date on the nukes and see how they're looking if we get queens in there. But the way I understand it is right now we'll just let them sit for about a month. We won't have a laying queen till then anyway, so we'll let them go and see what we got going from that side. With that, I appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you next time.